So the other week, me and a few buddies, Chris, Douglas, and Matthew, we went over to Blue Mountain for a long day of skiing and snowboarding. While we were there, we realized there was a brewery in the village, in Blue Mountain Village, which is Northwinds. So, as always, gotta pick up some beer, and here's the review for you guys. Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Mate Brewski, for another Brewski review. And today the beer I have for you guys, like I said, is from the Blue Mountain Village. There's also, I'm pretty sure, a location up in Collingwood, if I'm not mistaken. But we have a beer from Northwinds Brewery. We have one of their Brew Mountain series, their SMaSH series, which is single malt, single hop. And this one is of the JARRYLO hop. So pretty darn cool. It's a pale ale style, coming in at, where's the numbers for the beer? Nope, 5.3% alcohol by volume and 30 IBUs. Pretty good looking can, orange and black, a little bit of a mountain and sort of a Viking-esque or some sort of ancient warrior. Looks like a Viking with the horns there. I don't know if it'll show it real well on camera, but you kind of just have to trust me on this one. But let's crack this bad boy open. Let's see what we got. Now, I did already have this beer. I had it at the brewery when we went for dinner. If you're ever in the Blue Mountain area going skiing or snowboarding up there, I say definitely check that place out. It has amazing food, for one, and it's just a really cool place to be. So, let's pour it up into my Rickards pint glass. About a half pour there, so I can enjoy the rest afterwards. But looking at it, it's fairly golden yellow in color. A slight bit of haze, not too much though, but nice white head. Off-white head on top, looking pretty as always. On the nose, a little bit of pine, a touch of grapefruit, orange citrusy notes, somewhat florally, touch a little bit of spicy note in there, a bit of melon. Pretty good aroma so far. Gonna give it a little bit of an agitation, see what changes. What is that, like a lemongrass citrus note almost? You get some maltiness in the background, like a nice white bready malt, or white bready note, sorry. Yeah, not bad. That definitely the malt profile opens up a little bit more. Nice citrusy notes. Yeah, citrusy, fruity, piney, light bready note in the back. Let's have a sip. Ooh, that's pretty good. Mouthfeel on that, because I need a bit more time with the flavor. The mouthfeel on that, spot on. Light to moderate body, I want to say. Good amount of carbonation or effervescence for sure. Rolls down the tongue, rolls around the mouth, quite well. It's not super smooth. It's not overly aggressive. It's a nice middle ground where you get solid carbonation bubbles and a feeling, but it's not aggressively attacking your face, which is awesome. But we need a bit more research. So cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. I'm having a hard time getting like distinct flavor notes from this beer. Obviously piney, a little bit of grapefruit, but fairly bitter. 30 IBUs, yeah, but it does have a bit more of a overall bitterness that sort of goes along the whole journey of the sip. It's not astringent by any means, or super long-lasting, intense, lingering bitterness, but it is a good kick of it. Definitely more some citrusy notes, little bit of orange, a little bit of lemon, but definitely a bit more bitter forward than fruity forward. Slight bit of spice, a little bit of breadiness in the end, but overall it seems a little bit more spicy, a little just more bitter. It's hard to get a lot of like flavor out of this in a sense. Like there's nothing that's really distinct about this beer. It's just a solid hop bitterness. I don't really know how to explain it better than that. It's just a hop, piney, grapefruity bitterness with a bit of a tangy citrus note that definitely also has like some aspects of like a more of a citrus rind rather than citrus juices. So again, more on the bitter side of things. But like I said, not aggressively bitter, just a nice, moderate, yet a heavy-hitting bitterness that's quite pleasant overall. There's a touch of sweetness in the back end. Again, hard to pinpoint what it is because it's almost faint in a sense, but it's more of like a general slight sweetness that sort of cuts the bitterness out before it gets too aggressive, and rounds out the beer quite nicely. But yeah, solid beer so far. Let's see what the can has to say for itself. So, Northwinds Brewery Brew Mountain SMaSH Series, single malt, single hop. I'm not sure what the single malt is. Maybe we'll see on the back end. But this is the JARRYLO hops, JARRYLO. It's not JARRYLO. It's JARRYLO. On the back we have a description. It reads, "A great way to experience the unique flavors and aromas of a hop variety. The SMaSH series is brewed using only pure malt and one kind of hop, which means you can say things like, I really love the piney citrus aroma of blank hops, and actually know what you're talking about." So that's always really cool. On the side, we also, in addition to the alcohol by volume, which is 5.3, and the IBUs of 30, we have an original gravity of 11.3 degrees Plato, and final gravity of 2.3 degrees Plato. Also the website, they're also from Collingwood. No ingredients list on the bottom for a brewed on or packaged on date or best before. Nothing on the sides, nothing that I'm missing. Oh, there is something here. It looks to be that 2 has been marked. It goes 1 to 12 on the side in small numbers, and there's a small little mark, right on the 2. So it's packaged sometime in February, but that's the closest thing you're going to get. So there is something, thank God. A little hard to find, but I did find it. So it's there. You can see it. Just kind of gotta look for it in a sense. But great to see that there is the some sort of date codedness on the can. Yeah. A little bit of sweet, almost like a mango sweetness, but again, very subtle. Definitely very hop bitter dominant, bitter citrus notes coming off this beer. Piney, grapefruity, orangey citrus rind. Definitely the bigger notes coming off of here. Slight mango, or maybe not mango, maybe like a melon sweetness sort of in the background. Again, bready notes right at the end, very subtle, not super noticeable, but they are there. Moving over to the website now, northwindsbrewery.com. You go to the breweries tab and you scroll down. You can go to our beer. They have a whole list. They have all of them, the ales, Belgians, collaborations, lagers, any series, and any specialties. Sadly, I haven't found this version of SMaSH on their website. I've seen a bunch of other ones. If we go to the series, we can see they've done an El Dorado, a Mandarina Bavaria, Sriracha, Centennial, Summit, Falconer's Flight, no idea what that is, But yeah, I do not see a page for the JARRYLO hop one, but just to see what it looks like, it shows all of the can art, and then they're all clickable. So when you click, you sort of just get to see the name. There's no real other information. There's maybe a little bit of a description on some of these here, but nothing too fancy. Probably the same description that it is on the can. But good looking website. A little busy for my taste, to be honest, but overall looking pretty good. Finally, moving over to Untappd. Actually, before we move to Untappd, I think I'm just going to show you what I found out about JARRYLO, because I don't think I've heard of JARRYLO hops before noticing the beer on the menu. So I did a little bit of research, not too much. The first one that popped up was from Yakima Valley Hops. Just trying to see what's going on with this hop, and it says the JARRYLO hop profile. It's named after the Slavic god of fertility. JARRYLO, pronounced JARRYLO, is a unique variety bred from the ADHA. With Summit as its mother, JARRYLO was originally used in lots of lagers and pilsners, but has successfully been used in everything from Weizens to IPAs. It has a unique banana character that plays well with the wheats and Weizens, but it also inherited its mother's spicy notes, which are perfectly suited for saisons and other Belgian styles. JARRYLO has also been used as a bittering hop in pale ales and IPAs, lending a fresh fruit aroma of pears and oranges. I'm not getting pears in my pale ale here. Oranges, I can definitely see it. Nomenclature is the Russian pronunciation is JARRYLO, with the emphasis on the letter I. I'm guessing it's I. It's hard to tell when you're doing uppercase and lowercase. You're never sure if it's a capital I or a lowercase L. Moving on. JARRYLO is the god of fertility, heralding spring, often depicted as a barefoot young man, or more rarely, a girl in a white robe, a white horse with a wreath on his head. Attributes of deity are based or a chef of grain in one hand and the other and in the other a human head. The style of the hop is dual purpose. The aromas that Yakima Valley hops are showing is pear, orange, spicy, and fruity. High alpha acids, 15 to 17%. Beta, you're looking at 7.37. Then you have your humulus and lupulus, or I forget the exact names off the top of my head, and notes and stuff. So I'll link that down below as well for you guys to check out if you'd like. But finally, moving on Untappd, the Brew Mountain SMaSH Series JARRYLO has been given a 3.58 bottle caps out of 5, and that's only out of 19 ratings. Overall, though, I am enjoying the beer. Like something about it, I don't know. Like I said, there's no real distinct flavors that I'm getting. It's a little hard to pick out because it's just the overall bitterness. But once it warmed up, I can definitely get a little bit more melony sweetness, sort of on the mid to the finish. But overall, a solid beer. It paired well with my burger. I had a Wagyu burger. They got Wagyu burgers there, guys. So great stuff. Paired well with the mac and cheese that I had as well. Their baked potato mac and cheese is unreal at this brewery. Holy shit. It's jam-packed. You just gotta go try it. Best part is they have hickory sticks on it too, so you know it's gonna be good. But with all that said, guys, cheers on the final sip. Let's get right to ratings and wrap this thing up. Overall, Northwinds Brew Mountain SMaSH Series JARRYLO Pale Ale. Boom. Pretty damn good. Like I said, it's kind of hard right now to figure out what flavors are actually going on here. It's kind of being a pain trying to figure out what those flavors are specifically, but overall, solid bitterness, piney, grapefruit, citrusy notes, a little bit of melon once it warms up a little bit. But overall, damn good. The mouth feels amazing. Light to moderate body. Good carbonation, not overly aggressive, but you can definitely feel the bubbles. Please don't sue me, Aero Bar. But yeah, no, it's a solid beer. That's why this SMaSH JARRYLO edition gets a solid 7.5 out of 10 for me. As for presentation, I do like the can design. One, not a big fan of the more or less glossy look to it, but it's still looking good. Good description on the back. I like how they list ABV, IBU, OG, and FG in degrees Plato. That's pretty cool. There is the date code thing, not fully month, day, year style, but you know what month it was brewed on or packaged on, sorry. But overall, good looking stuff. Website, even though this beer isn't there, it's a little bit of a busy looking website on the beer side of things. Kind of a bummer, but not the end of the world there. When I did hit like a picture for a beer and try and go and see what more information they provide, they just seem to provide the description, nothing else crazy. But as far as price goes, I think this was $3.50 for the can, if I'm not mistaken. I can't really see the prices on the website, even in the store section. But it looks like, yeah, about $3.50, I think, $3.50 to $4 per can. They also do 30 and 50 liter kegs upon request, so pretty cool stuff there. But yeah, presentation gets a solid, gets a solid 7.5 as well. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Maperushka, it'll be greatly appreciated as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Maperushka. Like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers. Pouring up the last bit of SMaSH, cause I gave the other beer to my brother, and I'm kinda disappointed in that, but hey, you gotta spread the beers. Cheers.